Welcome to Dad's DeFi Space. I'm Kevin. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Ping that notification bell. Take a look at our links below. With Bitcoin range bound, bouncing around like it has been, between 48 and 63. Take this time to think about your allocation in your portfolios, what liquidity pools you should put your hard-earned capital into, and don't be afraid. Like the video and click that button and subscribe to Dad's DeFi Space. I don't know, just excited for what's to come. This last dip in the market, I hope it didn't shake you out. It shouldn't. It's par of the course. Most important thing, don't sell your bags to Blackrock. But on top of that, when it gets hot again and the market is feeling euphoric, maybe it's time to take a little bit of profit. I found it helps a lot to skim a little bit off the top when the market's hot, deploy a little bit of capital when the market's down. Not a bad plan. And that's how you build wealth in these markets. Rather than being a bag holder, don't be someone's exit liquidity. That's the lesson for today. I wanted to take a little bit of time today to look at the charts. In front of us right now, we have the Ethereum USD chart. This is from Bitstamp. On this chart, I'm showing you basically Ethereum almost a little more than the last cycle into this cycle. You can see the top of the bull run last cycle right here, November 2021. ETH was on a tear, and we hit a top of just under $5,000, more like 4,800. You can see here, there's our second peak, and then capitulation into the bear market. Now, this time period right here, this is when we should be accumulating. Okay? Now, it is our nature to accumulate here. The top, when the market is euphoric and everyone is calling you a moron for selling your bags, you probably should be selling your bags. At minimum, you should have a ladder out strategy in place before this time period happens. Now, right now, we are basically almost right back to the midpoint of last bull cycle. This would have been spring, March of 2021. But you can take a picture of this chart and you're going to see all of the support and resistance key levels of Ethereum right around $1,000. If we break below that, I'm going to be scared. We have 2,200. That's kind of our floor right now. We wicked below it a little bit the other day. Zoom in on that just a little bit. Okay, and to be honest, we've been range bound really since most of this year between $2,200 and $3,800. When's Ethereum going to go on its bull run? I don't know. Now, I do have my bags packed, but other than my liquidity pools, I'm not putting much more capital into Ethereum at this point. Not financial advice. This is what I'm doing. Now, I would consider some Ethereum beta plays. Link. If you want to get real degen, Pepe, because meme coins are a beta play on their specific blockchains. These are the kind of things I look at when I'm thinking of spot positions I want to get into or liquidity positions I want to get into. Now, I want to show you the daily chart. And on the daily chart, we have bounced pretty well off this 2,200 mark. So I'm feeling pretty confident on the daily. And on the weekly, it looks like we could still be going down. So anyone telling you they have all the answers out there, reading the charts, don't listen to them. Take some of these simple principles of finding support and resistance, looking at stochastic RSI, bull market support band, maybe a few others that we'll talk about later down the road. All right. I also want to take a look at Bitcoin dominance. We are above our trend at about 57.6%. Making our way possibly towards 60, just like into the cryptoverse guy said at the beginning of the bull run. I did heed some of those warnings and I stayed Bitcoin heavy, but I started to rotate too early. I definitely paid a little bit of a price for that. Thank God I have a lot of that liquidity in yield farming positions, so they are earning fees, but I think I would have better served my portfolio by staying more Bitcoin heavy back in the spring. Now, Bitcoin dominance is looking really strong, but how much longer can this last? You know, it can't be that much longer. Maybe till the end of the year at latest, maybe less. But I can tell you one thing. It's not going to always be Bitcoin season. Altcoin season will make it. It'll make its way, and it'll make its way into the space with a vengeance. So on that note, I wanted to take a quick look at the Altcoin season index, and then we'll take a look at a few more charts. As you can see, we are far, far away from altcoin season. We are much, much closer to Bitcoin season. Let's go back and just take a look at a few of my favorite coins I mentioned last video. I think that would be kind of fun to do today. And then, hold on one second. We are going to take a look at, let's see, take a look at Near Protocol today. Near Protocol is one of my high conviction, large cap altcoin plays for its AI narrative, and it's just a super fast blockchain. We have been on a downtrend. If I were to put, if I was to put a trend line up here, you would see exactly what I'm talking about. That does not look like it's going up. What do you notice there? And I drew it terribly, but what do you notice? Because I see the makings of a possible bull flag. All we'd have to do is just bam, 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 bam. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on Near. I still think we'll be bouncing. And by the way, I have Near's market cap up between the 5.5 billion range as low as say 2.8. But this channel is getting narrower and narrower and just getting closer and closer to exploding. I like the way this one looks. Finally, today, I wanted to take a look at Brett, which is probably the premier meme token on the base chain now. Risky, okay? But this one has been very good on Aerodrome, especially printing Aero tokens. So I love farming a little bit of Brett. Not a lot, but just a little bit of capital. And if you look at this chart, we just had a stochastic RSI orange cross right here on the daily. So I don't know if we're going to make it all the way back up here to 14 cents at the top of the Bollinger Bands. We may make it about halfway, maybe 10, 11, 10, 10 and a half cents range. But I think we're going to be revisiting the lower end of the Bollinger Bands quite shortly. So that may be something I need to consider when setting some of the ranges in my liquidity positions. I also thought it might be a good time to take a look at our liquidity position kind of experiment that we're doing on VFAT. Okay. Now, you can look at our positions. I've harvested about $35 the first 3 days. And on top of that, I'm going to rebalance this position real quick because I want it to be working for me. That's what you're seeing me do right now. Awesome. So, right now, we're earning approximately $13 to $15 a day on approximately $2,050. I think it was around 260, 270 totally invested. So our initial principal is down by a little bit. But as you can see, our Brett pool is printing like crazy. And our ETH pool, it's also printing like crazy. Here, maybe in another video, I'm going to show you how I manage these positions. I've ended up doing some of it manually, but VFAT has excellent features to automate your positions. I'm going to keep on coming back to this portfolio over the next month just to revisit and show how we can earn a good amount of fees on our crypto assets. I like having them work for me. These little liquidity positions are like my employees. I love that analogy. If you would like to learn more about how to farm liquidity, how to make your crypto earn passive income for you, please visit the links below to CryptoLabs research, download and sign up for their free DeFi as a business course. And be sure to visit any of our sponsors below, help support the channel. Please visit the links below, help support the channel. And please like and subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this. And we'd appreciate if you ping that notification bell. Until next time, peace. Thanks for enjoying my break during my walk today after work. Hope you enjoyed your day too. Get outside, enjoy some sunlight, enjoy the trees. Till next time, peace.